Welcome to another one. Let's try this for the fourth time. We tried yesterday twice. We tried earlier, and now we're trying for the fourth time, people. Let me know if you guys are seeing me on the screen, and let me know if you are hearing me loud and clear, people. Please like the stream as you enter the stream, people. And please share the stream. I'm also doing some checks on my end. In this live stream, what we're about to do is the full evidence dump part 2 in the Jayden Smith case, my people. Why are we doing this? This was a promise that I made many moons ago. Yes, to all of the subscribers, them. Yes, we're good. To all of the subscribers on the Yardbass TV channel. For the past, we would say now, 9 months, we have been investigating the Jayden Smith case, right? And currently, the Jayden Smith case is getting a second look by the Mandeville Police Department. And we have been waiting, and we haven't heard anything in the past 2 weeks or so. I've been contemplating. I've been absent from the case purposefully, just waiting, watching, and seeing what is going to be coming of the case. Will we get justice for Jayden Smith? That is the question that I'm asking. And based on the information that I believe we have gathered so far over the past 9 months, no matter how you slice it, no matter how you dice it still keep on coming back to the prime suspects in the Jayden Smith case, which is the family members. Please like the stream, people. Please share the stream. We just restarted the stream a while ago. It keep on coming back to whom? The mother of the child that got injured, people. You see, before I show you the text messages, and before I dive into and analyzing the messages, I want you guys to hear directly from the horse's mouth. And when she was actually cross-examined with Mr. T, so I play Mr. T voice and gave her the opportunity to answer some questions. And an innocent person, really and truly, would not be stumbling and being all over the place, people. Yes? To me, that is a sign of somebody who is hiding something. That is the sign of somebody who probably did something horrible to Jayden Smith. I was not there, I never see. But I'm just saying, my people, she reached out to Yardbass, with the intention. She said she never called for clear her name. What she called for? She called to get Yardbass off of the case. That is what. Me just giving her the background until the live build up. She called with the intention to drive Yardbass off the case, my people. That is what she called Yardbass to do. But Yardbass trick her and trap her, my people, in order to get more information out of her. Then she switch from, okay, me no want you off of the case again. Me want help to get justice for Jayden Smith. But in doing so, my people, she all over the place. At times, she seemed like she was telling the truth. But when you're talking to somebody over a 3-week period, them start make mistake and them start giving away themselves, my people. And this, what I'm about to play, you're going to hear clearly that this person is hiding something, my people. So we're not going to do the long drawn out thing from like yesterday. We're going to move forward, yes, to the conversation where she was answering questions with Mr. T speaking. And then We're going to get into the flight where she said she came down on and the supporting evidence that is not in the public domain until today. All right? Yes, my people, please like the live stream. Please like the stream. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section, my people. I hate when we have to actually redo a stream, because we build the momentum, then the momentum get killed. But let us build it back again, my people. Thank you guys so much for joining another one, people. All right, so here we go.
People are just going at it the wrong way, and then that's why they're not getting any results. Everybody guys have been battering the family for months. I'm sure if there was a slight evidence or anything that could have put any of us in the in that area or in that vicinity to have anything to do with Jayden disappearance, one of us would have been arrested by now. Everybody has given statements. Everybody has been interviewed. Everybody. I was interviewed. I was asked for statements.
Let me ask you this, right? This is the only itinerary that you gave to the police, the detective?
Well, I didn't give it to them. The only thing they only asked, so all I did was just type it out.
Let us pause right there. And I hope that the people them who are investigating this case is actually watching in this live stream. This is the purpose of this live stream. What she just said, she did not turn over the itinerary to the police department. And I say to the police department, don't even ask her for any itinerary. Call directly to the immigration to find out when this person actually arrived in the island, the people. Because the itinerary that was supplied in the public domain and the supporting text messages looks like it was doctored. Not saying it was doctored, but it looked like it was doctored, my people. So you can't take the information which you feed you. You have to go directly to the source, to the immigration, and say what is the official entry time into the island for this person right here. Because remember, we're looking at our crown witness, which is Mr. T, and Mr. T adamantly stated that he saw her Friday morning, give her the key. He saw her again at 3:30 in the afternoon. She and her friend Tommy, him same see she and her friend Tommy twice, my people, on the Friday. But she said that Mr. T is a whole drunk and a liar. Him never see her twice, him only see her once, my people. And the once that he saw her was in the presence of her brother, Romaine, when she arrived at the hospital at 6:09 local time, 7:09 on her phone. My people, let us continue. I'm going to play some recordings, right? 1 second.
Shani and his family and Tommy were living in our area, so was spiritual at the same time, but freshen up because he no carry no clothes from Paris. So he just go spiritual, but they tell you about me white boss. Yeah, but what about time?
All right, let's stop this right here. He said that you went to spiritual, right? At your mom's boss. The house that you stayed at in spiritual, your mom work at that house? Shanique?
Yeah, I'm here.
To the police officers who is investigating this case, would an innocent person be pausing and buck shuffling all over the place? No. It have been so easy to answer these questions. Whose house it is? If you really and truly don't want to tell me a Ufa house, you'd be like, yeah, boss, I don't know your business that. What is she hiding there? Does this house actually belong to someone prominent in society who she don't want to divulge? Why? What is she hiding there? That is the question. The people, let us continue. She paused, she buck, and she shuffle. The house that you stayed at in Spurs. Our mother no woke up there. Our mother no woke her that the yard there. She give you a yeah, that is a lie. Who's the boss?
Why, but somehow the volume gone way low.
All right. Yeah, and who is the boss?
Okay. Oh my God.
Please like the live stream, people, and stay with me. We're building up. We're getting there. Who is the boss? What is she hiding? Who is the boss? Is it her boyfriend house because she's married? May I ask a question that she don't really and truly want to answer? And she says she's an open book. What is it? Who is the boss? Who is the boss, my people? Leave on your thoughts in the comment section.
What's the question?
Yeah, when Mr. T say, right, you went to the house up in Spurtree, up by your mother boss. Who's the boss?
That name I won't disclose. I understand, so we're good, but that name I won't disclose.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me the name, but the boss is not the principal?
He's not the principal. He has zero. No, he's not. And I said it to you.
And
yes,
is the house a bed and breakfast or Airbnb?
It's none of. It's a regular house. It's just that the people live overseas and they basically visit. So the house is just.
So that question, liquor for 6, she was surprised, right? And then she say, right? And then she think about what to sell me. And that is what she sell. It's a man house, him live overseas, and him pity them use the house, the people. But here in this presentation, we're not drawing any conclusion because Uno already know, right? I Uno put 2 and 2 together already. I want to understand and know who the hell is in charge of that house. Yes? Let us continue and build into the flight itinerary and the text message. Please like the live stream and please share out the stream with people. The first one get mashed up, so we had to start over again. Okay. And then she's there like for like upkeep.
The hospital something. Shani walking. The time now really. So what time you would have said you reach the hospital? Reach the hospital maybe about say. You don't want to know that. I just tell you say I in the evening really that far. What after 7? No man, no man. Earlier that man. Maybe about say in the maybe about school for Friday is over 1:30. Yeah. So maybe I will say anyway after them the hours there.
Shani, right? Remember him says school let over, right? Are you listening to what he's saying? Why is she pausing? Why? Investigators, why is she pausing? Him say school over at 1:30. And him say him see her with him 2 years them at 3:30. She and her friend Tommy entering to the hospital. We're building the case. Let us continue.
No man, we reach school hospital maybe about say 3 hours, maybe a little later. And so just the time we try to work. Yes, so Jayden school over 1 o'clock. No. What? Jayden school over 2:30. 2:30 Jayden school over, right? And then you would have to reach the school now after the hospital after 3. Yes. Yes, son. And then after you reach the hospital now, the Shani come in. Shani come right because we got yes. Shani go up in chat.
All right. Him not lie, Panar. He's not lying. You see, the thing is this. Him not just made Shanique the other day. Him raise her from she a baby. from she about 5 or 9 months old. He know exactly who he saw. Tommy and Shanique is best friends from them very young. He know Tommy very, very good. My people, they are not strangers. He know where him see. He said descriptively that he was going out of the front of the hospital to go buy a soup when him see the two of them walking at the hospital. Where them walking at the hospital at that point looking for? I say to the investigators, if you guys are watching this, right? Who need for call Mr. T and go question him some more. The following question should be asked to Mr. T. When you see them enter the hospital after 3:30, did you observe them leaving the hospital after they entered at 3:30, the two of them? Because the text messages that we are about to look at, my people, it suggests that if Mr. T is 100% accurate, it suggests that she indeed left the hospital after 3:30 and go somewhere. Where she go? Looking for Jayden Smith off Perth Road behind the back of Megamart. Mighty God of Daniel. So he said explicitly, right, that he was...
You're gone down again. Not hearing you.
Yeah. So he said explicitly, right, that
not hearing you.
She hear me. She hearing me. She's not going to answer that question because she can't answer it. She a liar. She cannot answer that question. She knows she was on speakerphone. She want me take her off of speakerphone. Yes? She not gonna answer the question. She gonna say Mr. T is a old madman. Me no know what happened to him brain. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So he said explicitly, right, that he went out to the front of the hospital to buy soup, right? And you were walking in, you and Tommy. Why would he say something like that around the 3 o'clock hour?
As I say, even the story, because I clarified the story about him taking Jayden's father and his brother to the police station. That didn't happen. I don't know what happened to female memory, but that did not happen.
She's a liar. She's a liar because in other words, right, she confirmed that indeed, yes, because me ask her about Mr. T lingo and how him speak, right? Me pick up who me carry. When him say him pick up who him carry, that means him pick up him wife and him pick up the mar. That are who him carry from the hospital in the night. And then him go pick up Jayden Smith father and Jayden Smith brother and go out, go look for Jayden Smith. A lie she a tell right so. Because she no want answer the question. Because Mr. T indeed said he saw her. Mr. T, let me tell you something. You know a lot. And if you not talk a prison, you are go to. So nothing say you innocent in this. Conspiracy if it cover up, you know what? The people, investigators, pay close attention to this live stream here. Share the stream to anybody who know, share it to my people. Thank you guys so much for watching another one. Let us continue.
Because after they got home, it was the three of them again. Mommy, him, and Demar. That was in the car that went to the police station. So him picking up two other random person, no, not in the story any at all. So I don't know how. But I can't tell you why I'm say what I'm say, because it don't make no sense to me either.
It don't make no sense to her because he's telling the truth. Him put him yipe on her, him see her, the people. That is a credible eyewitness. And how is he's 100% credible because he know her from Shia baby. And that is the problem, Shanique. Yes, big problem. The people them believe Mr. T. right? Because he was certain. That is the problem that we have, you know.
I get it, but me can't explain it. I cannot explain it though. That's the thing.
And you are saying that 100% Mr. T never see you and Tommy. When you say you reach at the hospital at 7:09, right? Who and you walk into the hospital at that point?
It would have been me and my brother, the one who drive me.
You and your brother. So where you and Tommy's sighting would come in?
Me and Tommy never see each other until Saturday.
Oh, so you and Tommy never see each other, but you and Tommy at some point walked into the hospital on Saturday and saw Mr. T?
I don't remember if I saw him. It's a possibility, but I can't remember the time we did see him. All right. But it's a possibility.
Lie tell. She remember everything else. She remember who and she walking at the hospital at 7:09 on her phone, 6:09 Jamaican time. She remember that it was she and her brother. And Mr. T actually said it was she and her brother enter into the hospital in the night. That recording is not in the public domain. I can talk about it, but I can't play it. He said that out of his own mouth, that it was Romain who dropped her off at the hospital in the night, the people. She remember that. She said, dear, I want to just listen to, me never see Tommy until the Saturday. And then she tell yard boss, me not even remember if me see Tommy on the Saturday. Short-term memory, she not remember because Mr. T, Taishi, and Tommy, there's something that she's trying to protect with Tommy, the people. This is what I believe. Yes? This is what I believe. Based on my analysis, the text message is coming up. Yes? I believe, based on Mr. T eyewitness sightings, that she flew down to Jamaica on an early morning flight through Norman Manley International Airport. Tommy was the one who went and picked her up. Me never see it, you know. We just have put 2 and 2 together. Tommy was the driver during the daytime. Tommy was the one who bring her go a spiritual go freshen up. Tommy was the one who drive her back to the hospital, and she was probably maybe looking for Jayden to see if Jayden came to the hospital. She never see him at the hospital. And Tommy and Shanique left the hospital after that 3:30 sighting that Mr. T actually saw her. And she went out to meet her brother, Romain. Probably Shanique got the drive with Tommy. Tommy dropped her off to meet the brother, Romain, off Perth Road. And possibly that is when she met up with Jayden Smith. And then Jayden Smith disappeared. We don't know where Jayden Smith go. But based on the text messages that we are about to see, there is a possibility, a high probability, that Jayden Smith exited the Mandeville, Manchester area and found his resting place in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. And we will see it. The proof is in the pudding, and it's coming your way right now in about 3 seconds, my people. Thank you guys so much for joining another live stream. You see, I have been accused by the suspect. Say, yard boss, you use my voice note and me this and me that for views and all of that. Bullshit. Bullshit. This is why you see the right so. Understand a thing or two about human psychology. And that's nothing at all about how social media algorithm work. All you have to do is be consistent and be honest with your viewership. 100 million views over there on TikTok. Yes? Way more subscribers covering other topics than covering the Jayden Smith case. Way more views covering other topics than covering the Jayden Smith case. Consistency, honesty with your listeners, that is what drives views. And throughout the Jayden Smith case, I've been honest. But I made a little bit of deviation. And I get a whole heap of beating. Whole heap of beating. I get Judas, this, that. But this is what that was for, my people. And even to this day, you may have some people who don't trust me. That is understandable. But what you guys cannot deny is this. Yard Boss never hide the evidence that he went and collected. That is one thing you can't deny. Yard Boss release where him get. Yard Boss kept his word. And now you're about to see the Mother Lord. And now is the time that the entire investigative body in the Jayden Smith case can go to work and analyze and put 2 and 2 together and say, mighty God of Daniel, this a girl, yeah. Me never did it. Physician snatch up Jayden and murder him. I was not there. And I'm going to leave it to you guys to draw on your own conclusion. Yes, we just analyze right now. That is what we are going to analyze. Yes, because I know say the police them is probably watching. All right. So what we're about to bring to the screen first is Romaine. Okay. Yeah, that is Romaine. I am going to put myself on the small screen. Okay. And then I'm going to blow this up. Please like this, the live stream, people, and please share the stream. So I don't have the itinerary with me now, but we can talk about it, right? Let us see. I can't blow this up anymore. I don't know how I can zoom it, but if you guys have the ability to zoom, you can zoom it on your own, right? But I can. All right, let me see if I can zoom it in on my screen. 1 second. All right, come on. All right, there we go. All right. So the flight itself, yes? The flight itself landed in Jamaica at 1:25. Okay? So the text message that we're looking at, it was actually converted to Jamaican time. Okay? That is what we're looking at. And this is a message between her and her brother on Friday, the 26th of September. That is what she said. Okay? But let's just take it at face value right now. I'm gonna explain to you now how this message that we're looking at right here could have been doctored up, forged, a bandulo, cook up in our kitchen. Okay? So at 10:47 Jamaican time, there was a message that was sent, probably land around 2. And then at 10:44, perfect. Then now at 1:25 Jamaican time, precise on the dot, as soon as the plane hit the gate, remember, the plane have a touchdown, and taxi to the gate. 1:25 on the dot, just landed. Then at 1:42, 5 minutes. Then At 144, you good? 144, going through immigration. So that is the prime suspect sending that message now. Going through immigration at 144 Jamaican time. At 149, I'm here in the parking lot. At 156, I'm here. 157, I'm out. That was the end of the communication between she and her brother at 157, assuming that yes, she's in the car. At 9:31, remember many people, this is going to take forensic actually analyze to see if this is real, yes or no. Yes, I'm going to give my professional analysis of this. But again, it's going to take forensic to actually capture the phone and look at the data itself. Okay. Now at 9:30, what is that? 6:31 p.m. Jamaican time, there was a voice call, and then at 8:09 Jamaican time, reach back in town, meaning reach back in Spanish town. The people, it's kind of small, but you can zoom it up on your end, right? And then at 8:07 Jamaican time, I had to stop the sweet corn walk on belly. And then there was a laughing emoji around 8:38 Jamaican time. At 11:01 Jamaican time, my jacket is in your car. Now looking at those text messages, it looked plausible. That is real. But Yard Boss brain think what you would say 10 steps ahead. Because I am using Mr. T as my crown witness. I 100% believe in Mr. T's sighting. No doubt about it. No ifs, ands about it. I believe Mr. T. And when I cross-examined her with Mr. T, her performance showed guilt. That's what the performance showed. Guilt. So because of that now, I have to question the validity of this message right here. Notice what we're missing. I'm going to just point out something to you while we're on it. Okay? All right. Give me a second, my people. Let me pull up something. While I analyze that, right? Let me pull up my analysis on this text message. It will take me like 30 seconds. Just give me like 30 seconds and let me pull it for you real quick, my people. Please like the stream, my people. Please share this stream. This stream is extremely important. She's watching right now. Can't believe why the hell she reached out to Yard Boss. I thought I could trust you. No, Yard Boss not trust nobody. This is a murder investigation. If me not even trust some of my blasted family members them. Straight up. I am a loner. I am a loner. I don't trust people. I don't trust people very easily. All right, so here we go. The analysis. So, Romain text message. So on an iPhone, right? I have an iPhone. And I also have an Android phone. Okay? An iPhone message So if you look at Romans, right, Roman only show the day of the week, month, and date. Let us look at it. So Roman only show day of the week, month, and date. Let's look at it. Stay with me as we analyze. The day of the week is Friday. The month is September. And then you see the date, the 26th. It does not reference anything in 2025. So when I look at that the first time, I say, rotted hole. The girl I think she's slick. The girl I think she's smart. She no know say, yard boss is working 10 steps ahead of her. The 2025 date is missing. And I say, yes. I go and send you fast go a prison. So I started to dig. And I start to look at my two phone them. And I start analyze my two phone them. And I start research. I start doing my own forensic analysis. Again, it's going to take an expert to look at her phone. Okay? Follow me now. Investigators, follow me. Because you're going to have to hire your expert to convict this girl. We not have Jayden Smith body. Yes? But your goal as the investigator is to put her ass in the Mandeville area. And how you put her there? By doing what I'm doing here. So Romain, yes, only shows day of the week, month, and date. This is characteristic of a WhatsApp message sent less than 6 months. Shows possibly tampering. It appears that the device was forwarded to September 26, 2026. So she a use for her brain. To cook up something. And find out, say, that indeed you can tamper the date and time of any blasted phone, iPhone. Me can tamper my date and time on my iPhone. A yard boss could have done a way, way better job if I was the one who went and murdered Jayden. You can backdate your phone to 2025, September 2026. 2025, sorry. But guess what? In order for the date to stick, you have to leave your phone in the 2025 date for maybe a week or so. In order for you to take that screenshot and the messages that you sent, show this right here. Let's fast forward to the mother, and then we're going to come back to this as we analyze. She thinks she's smart. Not that smart. Fully downs. Back of the class. Again, my people, this is a YouTuber analysis. Not an expert. Just a YouTuber analysis. You see the mother cell phone right here, so? What you see at the top? You see September 26, 2025. This was a valid, authentic, 100% accurate iPhone message sent in real time back then in 2025. Not no cook up right here, sir. Not a thing no cook up right here, so you see the date right up there? September 26, 2025 in real time. Let's go back to what we believe was cooked up in a lab, my people. Friday, September 26. Not a blasted year upon it. And an iPhone. And you can check it as I speak to you. And an iPhone. Look at your messages in current time, my people. and tell me what you say. You may see, you're not going to see the year, but if you go back 6 months in time, you will see the year. Remember when we first started talking, right? It was 6 months into the investigation when she contacted me. So 6 months into the investigation when she contacted me, and she sent the itinerary, and she sent the supporting text message on the screen, you should have seen the year 2025 in the screenshot that she sent. Yes, that is what you should have seen. So what is it missing? Experts let me know. That is my analysis for me find. Me find that these characteristics of a WhatsApp message sent less than 6 months shows possibly tampering. It appears that the device was forwarded to September 2026. Yes? An expert would be needed to review, as this is just speculation based on screenshot and my analysis, right? So Android WhatsApp message. These messages does not appear to have been sent from an Android. That the message there. The characteristic for an Android WhatsApp message shows month, date, and year for messages about 1 week old. Current messages for Android will show days of the week, month, Tuesday, etc. Let's repeat that again. Android. I only can fact check as I speak, right? Android WhatsApp messages. These messages does not appear to have been sent from an Android. The characteristics for Android WhatsApp messages would show month, date, and year for messages about 1 week old. So meaning that, for let's say today, you send a message, it will show Wednesday. Let's say you send a message yesterday, it will show Tuesday. If you send a message from Monday, it will show Monday. If you send last week, it will show you the date. It will show you, let's say, July 4th, 2026. Android, you don't have to go 6 months back. It's going to take you a week back. And you notice here on this screenshot that she sent, yes, this screenshot, if it was an Android, it would have showed the blasted date long time. If it was an iPhone, it would have showed the date because it's 6 months back since she contacted me. Jayden Smith went missing in, what you call it now, September 2025. Yes. And she contacted me 6 months and mash into the investigation. So which is it? Am I talking nothing but rubbish? We need experts to analyze this. But let us repeat what she sent. The people, again, these are the exact words, right? The date, the time was just converted back to Jamaican time. Everything stays the same. At 10:41 in the morning, the message in blue comes from Shanique. The message in black comes from Romaine. Probably land around 2. Perfect. 2 o'clock is in her time. Yes? And her phone was never ever converted to Jamaican time for all of the investigators then. It never converted. All right? Probably around 2. Perfect. Just landed. 1:25, that is actually when the flight hit the gate. And then 5 minutes. You good? Going through immigration. You see, these text messages are so perfectly timed and precise. I am here in the parking lot. And then she said at 1:56, I'm here. I'm out. A voice call at 6:31. Not sure what was discussed. Voice call, it only lasted 27 seconds. Reached back in town. Had to stop. Sweet corn, walk on belly. Laughing emoji. My jacket is in your car. All right, my people. This what we're doing is full disclosure, right? If I had this in my possession and don't release it, I wouldn't be authentic to the people of John Public. Yes? I would still be considered a snake, a whole Judas boy, a whole wishy-washy boy. I'm none of that. Yes? I'm a man of my word. And I was doing a job. All right, my people. Let us continue over to the mother. Yes? We're not going to drag it out. What we're trying to do is this. Something happened to Jayden Smith. Something sinister happened to Jayden Smith on that fateful day, September 26, 2025. And a group of crazy individuals, when afraid that not a blasted soul, adopted Jayden Smith as our own. We unruly. We cuss out each other. We head mad, sick, no good. But we all mean good. And we all want justice for Jayden Smith. And I say, Krista, Yard Boss is coming on the case. Yard Boss already identify a prime suspect in that case. The one boy, me a watch and me a study. It is a possibility that the culprit breed the little 12-year-old. Me listen to the anti-attack. Yes, we're talking about Crystal McLean. Yes. Me listen to the anti-attack. Me gonna deal with you in the first video that I produce in that case. I'm gonna deal with your case. Somebody threatening you for shut you up. Them say the body, the autopsy come out, and them say drowning. Rubbish! Even if she was drowned. Yes. She never go down at the blasted river by herself. She afraid of the water. You see one auntie said, the police them tell you say, she was murdered and then placed at the river. I'm still here. I'm watching keenly. I'm building the case. I may find my prime suspect. It wasn't the daddy. Me, I watch the movements and the whereabouts. And me, I say, okay. So this a person who come out big, bold, and strong over this upon Lava Lee program. And then all of a sudden, the boy got private his social media accounts. Me say, I get you. Me catch you, girl. Not girl. Boy, me catch you. From me see that, him gone in a hiding. Me not gonna call him name right now. Him gone in a hiding. Me say, all right. I see it clearly. The baby girl did not go to school on the Friday. She was told to wash clothes. Some accounts were saying that them beat her because she never washed the clothes. She get one heap of beaten, just like any other Jamaican child. All of the prior beating them never kill her. So even if she never washed the clothes and her grandmother and her grandpapa beat her, them wanna kill her. This seems like a crime of passion. This seemed like smaddy in the yard. Did I walk off the little 12-year-old girl? She get pregnant and the belly starts show. And that fateful day, them no want the belly grow no more. So they decided to hold her. Probably gave her one last rape. Murder her. Probably was still breathing. Bring her to the river. Naked. She was in a house Friday night. Naked. Only in her panty. Sometime Friday night, the prime suspect wheel her out of the house and bring her, go dump her down at the river. The burns that is on her is sunburn. Them never burn her. That is how her body stay decomposed. Me look on the picture, me never want to look on it. But if I am going to come on the case, I have to look at it. And I have to build that emotional connection with the victim. Just like how I built that emotional connection with Jayden Smith. And let me tell you something. To the family in a Portland, to the prime suspect over there in Portland, uno no see nothing yet. Because you see, when them get yard boss on the case, and the crazy people, them were already there on the case. And we come down there with our marching band. And we start march and start make a one bag of nice. By the hook or the crook, whosoever is responsible for murdering that little baby girl, uno better confess. You know, see how long we upon the Jayden Smith case. We upon the Jayden Smith case 9 months. And we not give up. Not giving up. That is for later. That is for later. Yes, my people. So the mother text message. Anne. Many of you call her wicked girl Anne. Obia woman Anne. Whole parasite Anne. Whole jacket giver Anne. Whole Delilah Jezebel woman. That is what a lot of us in the Jayden Smith movement brand her as. Because she was the one. If we believe Mr. T 100% is telling the truth, she was the one who first placed eyes on her daughter Friday morning. And let me tell you something. The only way we are going to shut up our mouth, you know, is if the police them come out and say concrete, this a girl entrance was what she said. If the police them not come out and tell we say this a entrance is not 100% factual what she saying, no, everybody are going to believe Mr. T. And if them ever come out and say your entrance time is 100% accurate, Mr. T, we're going to hold you by the bars and we're going to lim you up. We have done an amazing job as a group of sick, deranged individuals, because trust me, even some of you guys in the movement were in the box over there on TikTok. When me listen to someone who don't want to scare me, because we no more no easy at all at all. We no more no easy at all at all. Yes? But it takes a special set of individuals who are brave and bold to come this far in our case. Because this is a murder investigation. And we're trying to send people to prison. And people will do whatever it takes to shut us up in order for them not to pay the penalty. Yes, my people. So let us take a look at this right here. So what you notice is at the very top, right? You see September 26, 2025. All right. We're going to analyze together. Yes. The first line says, let me get it on my phone right here, sir. 1 second, my people. Let me close this out. I want to be able to see it properly. Yes. Give me a second while I find it. As we speak right now, she's watching. And we're talking about the prime suspect. And she's extremely upset. She's kicking herself, beating herself. And I say, mighty God, look how me trust the dirty blagger boy. Look how me trust the dirty blagger boy. This a blagger boy, yeah? No trust nobody. Not even my own family them me trust. Because your own family them will grudge you, bad mind you, and murder you. Me not trust people, me's a loner. From me a little picnic. Me not trust people. Me have acquaintances. Me not even really have friends. Acquaintances me have. Here we go. Well, she's still at school. This was sent at 3:59. What time? She entered the blasted hospital. She entered the hospital at 3:30, according to Mr. T. Well, she's still at school. Who the rash she attacked to? When I said, because I confronted her on this, I mean, I tell you, say, the conversations that I was having with her, you know, is interrogation, you know. Me say, hey, wicked girl, who the rash you talk about? Well, she's still at school. A Jayden you talk about? A Jayden you talk about? Well, she's still in school. Then she spin it round for me. She spin it round for me and say, no, yard boss, I'm not talking about Jayden. I am talking about my daughter, what they offering. Mighty God of Daniel. That's how the wicked girl tell me, you know. She said, me not talking about Jayden. Me talking about my daughter, what they offering. Do you believe subscribers to the Yard Boss TV, all of the investigators, because I know say the investigators, them, on this case, I go to work, Jayden Smith case, is alive and well. No, because you know, hear the people them attack every day, every night, pan it. This is fresh information right here, so. This is meat pan the bone right here, so. Where them I go to work with. See it right there, so me see, them I record this right now. Them a screenshot the hell out of this. As soon as me done with this tomorrow, the next week, the next 2 weeks, them a go sit down on TikTok, them a go sit down on YouTube, and them a go through line by line. Yes. They're going to talk about it. Well, she's still at school. I draw the conclusion as an investigator, saying that Mr. T, same CR, are going to the hospital at 3:30. That the message what she sent was intended for somebody else. That the message probably was intended to Romain or Dimar, Smaddy on the outskirts that is actually actively looking for Jayden Smith. Then at 3:59, she said, who? I don't know who convinced her to call me, you know. I don't know who the ras convinced her to call. I must Father God in, I must Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Almost Jayden Smith spirit a haunt her and say, call yard boss. Thank you. She called the right one with the right temperament. Because, you see, if she did call some of my mad friend them, some of my mad friend them would have... I could call them co-workers on the Jayden Smith case. It's a good thing she called me. Because if she did call some of my mad co-workers them on the Jayden Smith case, they wouldn't reach this far. The first conversation, they would have sent her up under her mama. So, thank you for reaching out to me. All right, let us continue. All right. When she's still at school, who? Then at 4:03, she said, not you. At 4:03, she said, we'll get chicken and chips. Him getting very fussy at 4:37. At 4:46 Jamaican time, there was a 1-minute voice call. At 4:52, Daddy getting the chicken and chips. So when I confronted her about that message, I said to myself, based on my analysis, at 4:52, when she said, Daddy getting the chicken and chips, I draw the conclusion that that is the time she was in possession of Jayden Smith. At 4:52, I said she was in the possession of Jayden Smith. Me never did I see nothing, my people. We just analyze. I'm basing everything from our crown witness statement and looking at the messages and the timestamps. Daddy getting the chicken and the chips. Daddy was where? Still at the hospital. Assuming that he was still there. Yes? She was preoccupied at the time. She tell me, say, she was still en route from Montego Bay. That is her defense. Her defense was her flight landed at 1:25. Because remember, my people, in everything, there's the accused, and the accused is allowed to put up their defense. Yes? Her defense was she landed at 1:25. She exited the airport at 2 o'clock. Right? And then she traveled to Mandeville from Montego Bay. And she said she made a stop. She was hungry. She was traveling all day. She made a stop. And she was still traveling. Yes? But my interpretation of these text messages is to say, really and truly, me not really believe you because you lie so much. You fall down and mash out the whole of your teeth them when me cross-examine you with Mr. T. So me not believe what you say out of your mouth. Only the police them can tell me, say, you was on that the flight there. Let us continue. Daddy getting the chicken and the chips at 4:52. Yard boss interpretation of that is she finally buck up upon Jayden Smith. Can't wait for mash him up and teach him a lesson. At 5:11 p.m., there was a voice call to the mother. At 5:50 Jamaican time, which is 6:50 on her phone, all of the investigators, if you listen to her when she's speaking, she's going to be talking about 6:50 on her phone. She was waiting for chicken and fries. So watch this now, my people. From 4:52 to 5:50, that was a 1-hour window to capture somebody, possibly choking the person out, possibly unaliving the person. 1 hour. A whole heap of time that. 1 hour, a whole heap of blasted time that. That is the window. I confronted her on that window. I said, this is the hour that you took and murdered Jayden. She said, no, yard boss. I was still traveling. That is what she said. She was still traveling. I hope and pray that she still have these text messages in her phone. And she will, as boldly as she turn it over to me, turn it over to the experts and let the chips fall where they may. I'm just a YouTuber. I'm just a blogger boy. That's all I am. And I'm just doing a duty to my subscribers and to the Jamaican people. Because we have been at this for quite a while. Jayden Smith is a special young man. Special young man. Circumstances with his mom, she don't really have it. And he went into the lion's den. Them never love him over there. As Jayden Smith continued to achieve more and more in life, getting good grades, they started to treat Jayden Smith as a meal ticket competition. The chopper boy, them can't compete with Jayden because I be a chopping upon film now. Them say he was on the trajectory not to become something successful in life. He was on the trajectory to become a serial killer, a serial contract killer in a Jamaica. That he was his trajectory. Him can cock up him blasted foot in a film yard and bang the line morning till night. And nobody can chat to him. Jayden Smith was the workhorse in that their family there. Shanique never like him. She talk about balloon, film graduation. And me buy the balloon, shut up your ass mouth. Who gives a rat's ass if you buy a balloon film? Balloon is about $10. Why you never send him $1,000? You could afford it. Yeah. See him like how yard boss going and blasted pocket and donate one whole heap of money for Jayden Smith match. Without even thinking about it. Because me say justice for Jayden Smith. Do you know that if nobody did contribute even $1 towards Jayden Smith march, I was going to put that march upon me back? Yes. That the march they would have never ever fail. Because yard boss say justice for Jayden Smith by the hook or the crook. Did you donate anything to Jayden Smith march? No. All you do is donate a balloon. $2 balloon. And then she come out and she say, hey, yard boss, me pass mathematics from me in a 10th grade. Who gives a rat's ass about that? We not care. We want to know where Jayden Smith body there. If you are responsible for murdering Jayden Smith, where is Jayden Smith body? Because the evidence that we present, we came full circle with tonight. What does it prove? It proves that he's a bold-faced, liar, wicked girl. Me not accuse you of murder. Me never did it. Me never see you a murder nobody. I'm just saying that people who are innocent. Do not contact bloggers. I want everybody in this movement to listen to me clearly. Yes? People who are innocent. This happened in my family. And bloggers are calling my family name all over the place. What would have been the course of action if we are indeed innocent? This is what would have done. This is a what you would say now, a gigantic case, my people. Big case. You know what me would have do? Would have called Cliff Hughes. Would have called TVJ. And I would appear on TVJ and Cliff Hughes and make them ask me any blasted question they want to ask me. Me I show them text message. Me I show them the stamping on my passport. Me I show them every blasted thing. Because me want clear my name. If me I call police and police no one do nothing, I this me I go. Me not call no blogger boy. We are investigate me. Blogger boy can go open and I mama. Me not go on no TikTok box. Crystal McLean. Yard boss is coming. Me not going on no TikTok box. If you no innocence. TVJ me I go. Cliff Hughes me I go. Them I go talk to you. But this me I go. If I was being accused of murder and I was innocent. What she presented. Does it show guilt? Let me know in the comment section. Me not go come out and say it because me know say when this live stream finish, it have a possibility of going viral. The police them down in Mandeville will see it. Dignitaries will see it. Investigators will see it. So me now go and say it prove that she murdered Jayden. But what it prove is this. There's a strong possibility, very, 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 very high, that she was indeed in the vicinity, ready and available to snatch up Jayden, to be in the presence of Jayden, to be in the same car that Jayden Smith was in on that fateful day, Friday, the 26th of September, 2025. Now let us do the full analysis of the mother text message. Well, she is in school. The yard boss say a Jayden she attack. Who? The mother asks. Not you, Shanique says. We'll get chicken chips. The mother replied. Him getting fussy at 4:37. Voice call at 4:46. Daddy getting the chicken and chips for, is I here? At 4:52 Jamaican time. Yard boss analysis is saying she's in possession of Jayden Smith right here. There's another voice call at, what is that time? We just had it with me. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Please like the live stream, people. We're wrapping up now. We're wrapping up. We're wrapping up. We're wrapping up. So the voice call was at 5:11. Yes? And then at 5:50, waiting for chicken and fries. You see how long? You see how long? 1 hour. She said she was still traveling. 1 hour. I need to plug in this battery. I need to charge. I need to plug in this laptop before it die on me. 1 second, my people. Let me plug this in. All right, it's plugged in now. Yes, waiting for the chicken and fries at 5:50. At 5:53, the mother replied. At 6:09 Jamaican time, not 7:09. Don't make she fool, you know. Our phone did not convert to Jamaican time. And that is another thing that she was trying to mislead the public when she first came out over there on TikTok. Me tell her that girl lie, she lie. She lie. She misled the public, thinking that her phone was at 7:09 hour ahead, right? And the investigators on the case, we're talking about bloggers, they were saying, how the hell can you reach at the hospital at 7:09 and your mother texted the principal in at the 7 o'clock bells? Now, this is the explanation for it. The mother told the truth. She indeed texted the principal at 7 in at the 7 o'clock bells, because as soon as she reached the hospital back at 6:09, them leave. As soon as she entered the hospital, Mr. T says so all time. As soon as she entered the hospital, it was time for them to go. And on the first time, them see her for the day. Them see her already. If it was the first time, them see her. And she even tell me 2 different type of story too. She said, them go to the hospital, she and her brother. And we spend time because me not see them. And then in another conversation, she said, as soon as she and her brother reach at the ward, them leave and go about them business. 2-month cutlass, as you guys have heard in their conversations. She said one thing one day. She said 100%, Mr. T, give me the keys. Everything where I'm saying, it's right. But it's not on the Friday, it's on the Saturday. No, yard boss, it's not Saturday morning, it's Saturday afternoon. All over the place. Innocent people remember everything. Guilty people were hiding something all over the place. Allow me to tell. Is it lie that I'm telling? Yes, my people. Waiting for chicken and chips, 6:50. A voice call at 6:09. 6:09 when she made that voice call. Her explanation, her defense was she made that voice call to her mom because she never knew which unit they were at. And as she made that voice call at 6:09, her father, Mr. T, was walking out. That is what she said. You see, I'm an honest fellow. I can't just interpret something based on when we feel and when we think without presenting the person, because that is how courthouse work. That is how courthouse work. You had but just analyze. And me tell you now, based on the crown witness statement, when me believe, but me gonna give you no fear explanation. What she say? She say, yard boss, well, she's still at school. She say, yard boss, it's not Jayden me I talk about. Me I talk about my daughter where they are foreign. That is what she said. Right? And then she said, we'll get the chicken and chips. Him getting fussy, voice call again. Daddy getting the chicken and chips because she said she still a drive from Montego Bay. She still a drive from Montego Bay. She said she head from Montego Bay straight downtown. She no went to the KFC that is close to Mega Mart. That is where she said she went to the KFC downtown, right? Then again, Milika with it and me said, Daddy getting chicken and chips. You pick up Jane right there. So she said, no, yard boss. Me still a drive. And then she said, no. She finally arrived at the KFC waiting for the chicken and chips at 6:50. That is what she said. That is her explanation. And down at the bottom there, so now, we want to see them, they call, they are coming at 8:09 Jamaican time. She said that is when her mother went home and discovered that Jayden Smith did not come home. She called her. That is her defense for the text message for her mother. Now, let us look at her defense for the messages to Romain, our brother. Yes? No. Here we go. She presented boarding pass. The boarding pass that she presented, the public said, to hell with that crap. We don't believe it. We want not boarding pass. She sent the itinerary, right? Then the public came out and they said, we need the boarding pass. Yard boss never asked for the boarding pass in the beginning. I did go back for the boarding pass and me never get it, right? Me personally, a flight itinerary and a boarding pass, that no means you're on the flight. Yes? So right now, we have the police on the case. They're the ones who need to confirm the entrance into the island. Yes? But she presented the boarding pass. And I wanted more. That's why I pushed for more. And I said, and then she came up and she said, oh, I have text messages. I can't send you the text messages between me and my brother. Right? And she presented this. And she said, early in the morning when she had traveled from wherever she is, Atlanta, she said probably landed around 2 p.m. Yes? And then he responded and he said, perfect. And then she responded to him and said, just landed at 1:25. And then he said, 5 minutes. And then 1:44, she said, you good? Again at 1:44, she said, going through immigration. I'm here in the parking lot, he responded. At 1:56, I am here. At 1:57, I am out. And then he proceeded to say, back in town, meaning back in Spanish town, after 8 o'clock. Had to stop the sweet corn, walk my belly. No, the sweet corn, walk my belly. They stopped at KFC. They got sweet corn. They got chicken. But this right here could also be planned, but we'll just tell you what she had tell me, right? And then she responded with a laughing emoji. And then again now at 11:01 a.m., well, this right here so is 12, right? But it is 11:01 p.m. Jamaican time. She said, my jacket is in your car. So there you get it. You get Yard Boss interpretation of the evidence based on our crown witness, Mr. T's sighting. This evidence was presented by the suspect to say that Mr. T never see her. I'm presenting everything to the public as you guys draw on your own conclusion. Investigators, you no go out and you no go do anything. Yes, my people, thank you for joining another live stream, my people. This one was not my personal feelings in this. It's just doing what I told you that I was going to do from ever since we start getting evidence. I told you eventually it will come out. We tried last night twice. We tried earlier, it never worked. The devil is a liar. We tried it for a fourth time and it worked. Thank you guys so much for joining another one. See you guys on the Crystal McLean case. We sit right now and we wait for the police them down in Mandeville to do them work on the Jayden Smith case. Justice for Jayden Smith. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Big up everybody in the chat. I see your chat. Big up everybody who joined the live stream. Bye-bye. See ya. Bye-bye.